I always give away too much.
Hi everyone, Kaary here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all doing great today. So today I have another pack restricted build, guys. This is actually 4 townhouses that we're building in Sequoia. That's the world that we got with the Growing Together expansion pack, and we're actually building with only base game and Growing Together. So it's a pack restricted build for any of you that only own the Growing Together expansion pack or that you don't have as many packs. So you can actually download this build and customize it any way that you want, because I only decorated 2 of the 4 townhouses. So 2 of them are empty. I only added like the appliances for the kitchen and the bathrooms. So every townhouse has 3 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. So there's gonna be all 3 bedrooms upstairs and 1 bathroom, like the half bathroom is downstairs. And I really had a lot of fun. It didn't take me that long because as I only decorated 2 of them, it was pretty easy for me to just go and build. It was really straightforward, and I really liked it because I don't usually build pack restricted builds, you know that, but I've been trying my best lately to do that, and building with only these 2, like the base game and the Growing Together pack, was really fun. I used the appliances that I really love in the kitchen because the stove and the fridge from Growing Together are definitely my favorite ones. So yeah, I really liked it, and the houses are really colorful. As you see in the exterior of this one, it's kind of, I used the wallpaper that we got with Growing Together as an accent wallpaper in here, so I used that same color in all the 4 townhouses in different swatches. So I used really colorful ones, but I didn't use the typical ones that I would have used. I actually tried, but then I decided against it, so you will see it when we get to the other 3 townhouses. But right now we're decorating the interior, and you can see it's a little bit cramped in the inside because the townhouses are really long and a little bit skinny, so I decided to make the best out of the space that I had. All of them are gonna have the fireplace, so the same color fireplace that you see in here. It's the same one in all the houses in the same spot, because I thought if they're townhouses, they should be like exactly the same. And when it comes to the floor plan, and also maybe they added the same fireplace to every house. But I did change the accent colors in the wallpapers. For example, this one uses this kind of teal bluish kind of color, and in the other ones I use purple, and I think the other, like the 2 ones that are empty, they have the white default swatch, so you can even change that color in any way that you want, and that suits better for your builds and your families and stuff like that. So yeah, these houses are actually perfect for the for rent expansion pack that we're getting like in, I don't know, less than 2 weeks. So I'm really excited to see how this is gonna work, and if you decide to download this build, and also if you're deciding to purchase the for rent expansion pack, maybe you can use like the system that we're gonna be getting in there, and that's gonna be really fun to do. So yeah, I asked you in a community post, no, it was in a story on Instagram, I asked you if you wanted me to decorate all the builds that I do from now on until we get the for rent expansion pack, because I've been building many builds like townhouses, apartments and stuff like that, and I have some others that I'm still working on that I think are gonna look really well for this kind of builds, and I can upload them without the for rent expansion pack. But then I have some others that I'm just gonna save until that day, because I realized that I have many builds that I could use that system from the for rent expansion pack. So I asked you if you wanted me to decorate all of them, if you wanted me to keep them empty, or if you wanted me to decorate only a few of them, and then the rest you can decorate them yourselves. And that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing, because that's the option that won the poll, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. So that's why I only decorated 2 in here, and the other 2 are empty for you to do whatever you want with them. But yeah, we're in the kitchen. Just remember that the layout in this house is the layout that's gonna be in the other 3 houses as well. So the kitchen is a little bit smaller than usual for my builds, but I think it serves a purpose. I think it works in the way that it should work, and I think it's realistic for the kind of houses that we're decorating right now. So I used a lot of debug items you can see in there. I still really like that when you have at least 1 pack when you're building, like pack restricted builds and you have at least one extra pack that it's not the base game, you get more items that you can use as decoration. You can use a lot of debug items from that pack, and I think that's way better than just building with only base game, because I've mentioned it before, but I struggled a little bit with building only with base game. But now that we're using one pack at least, I think it helps a lot. So if you like pack restricted builds and you want me to build more pack restricted builds, I would really like it if you let me, like, in the comments, if you leave suggestions of what packs I could build with. So right now I wouldn't mix packs. I wouldn't choose like one pack, like one expansion pack, one game pack, one stuff pack to build in only one house. I would just choose one pack, maybe even one kit if you want, but those are a little bit more restrictive than even stuff packs, so that's up to you. But I would really like to see what packs you would like me to build with, so I can do more pack restricted builds. And yeah, that's the half bathroom. This is a hallway in the entryway of this house. I added a couch in there that I didn't know exactly what to do with that, because in this hallway in the second floor, like this all empty space that we have in here, I'm gonna be adding a computer and some dressers and stuff like that. Also, there's kind of a funny tragic thing going on, because I really was trying my best not to use the tool mod in this build. I wanted it to be mod free and just build with the limitations that the game has. But I didn't realize until I was editing the video that I actually used the tool mod on the first floor when I was trying to adjust the paintings over the fireplace. So yeah, I used the tool mod in that place, but then I didn't use it anywhere else, so I don't know if that counts or not. But I did my best, and I actually didn't realize that I was using the tool mod until I edited the video and I realized that I did that. So yeah, that was tragic. But anyways, the bedroom came out really easily, because when we get more than one pack that actually has a double bed, I get to use that bed all the time. I wouldn't use any base game beds, because I've mentioned it before, I don't like the base game beds. I don't like the double beds that we have. I think they're too weird. I think they're too rustic, too modern, too futuristic, too not traditional and regular beds. So I use, of course, the one from Growing Together. It's actually one of my favorite beds. And in the bathroom, I decided to add a lot of clutter in here. There's one debug item though that I had to delete, and that's the lip gloss that we have. That one, that it's kind of purple pink. I don't know why it doesn't slot properly when you move it with the Move Objects cheat. So I decided to get rid of it, but I don't know if that's something that happened only to me, if it's something that it's normal to happen with that kind of item. I have no idea. But this is a full bathroom. Of course, I had to use the shower tub combo from Growing Together, also my favorite shower tub combo from the whole game, definitely. And this is one of the kids' rooms, so I decided to decorate this for a kid. Not specifically, like, I didn't have a specific kind of kid in mind. I just decided to embrace the colors that I was going for, and this bed actually was the best one that I could use. It suited really well, and I think when you have green, you can easily add blue and yellow to the color scheme, because blue and yellow make green. So I think I embraced it really nice. I think it looks really good. I don't know if this voiceover sounds a little weird, or maybe I don't feel so secure about what I'm talking about. It's because I woke up like at 5 a.m. in the morning, and I haven't slept since, because I had to work then. So I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, I'm trying my best to just focus and try to speak properly and to say something that actually makes sense. So I'm sorry about that. But yeah, a lot of green going on in this bedroom. I really like how this bedroom ends up looking. I think I added everything that I usually add, and of course I had to add this like decor pieces that we got with Growing Together. Those are made out of cardboard, and I think they're so realistic for maybe like an artistic child, that they could make their own like decor for their bedroom and stuff like that. So I really like that one that had a horse, and there's a a teddy bear on top of it. I don't know, it looks really nice. And this is gonna be a nursery, so this is for an infant, because when we got Growing Together, we actually got the infant update, so of course I had to decorate this for an infant. And when I was trying to add everything that you need for an infant, I realized this bedroom is a little bit smaller than I would have expected it to be. Maybe if I add like one tile longer or maybe wider, maybe like a 4x4, it would be perfect. But it's only because of the changing table. I think the changing table, it takes up a lot of space in this bedroom, but I think that I managed to make it work anyways. I wanted to add all the necessary toys and the like regular items that you would need for a nursery like this one. So of course I had to add the blocks in there, and I had to add the toys that we got with the Growing Together expansion pack, of course. And that basket with toys, I really like it. I wish it worked like as a toy chest or something, like your Sims can actually go and pick up some toys from it. I think it would have been like a nice idea. But yeah, there's Blurfy in here as well, and some paintings on the wall, because of course I had to add something to the walls. I think it ends up looking really nice. It's a really nice bed. And yeah, bedroom, I mean. And now we're moving to the other townhouses, so you will see that I'm replicating everything that I did in the previous one, but just one tile closer to the edge of the lot. So all of the townhouses are just one tile closer to the sidewalk, to call it somehow. And I'm gonna be changing the colors of them, because the bricks stay the same, the doors, the windows, everything stays the same, but I changed the accent color, like the siding that I used. That's the one that it's gonna be changing. And I don't remember if I kept it in the video, but all these townhouses are gonna have like a tiny backyard. I didn't do anything in the backyard, so first I wanted to use the blue one because it's a traditional one. I always go for blue, but then I decided to use red. And as I mentioned, there's gonna be backyards in these houses, but yeah, they're not gonna be like too big, because the lot, this one is the 40x20 lot. I think it's one of the 40x20 lots, if it's not the only one that we got in Growing Together. I don't remember exactly, but I've built some other builds I think in this lot before, and I have another build coming soon to the tunnel. It's gonna be in the same lot, so it's just perfect for like builds like this. I think it ends up looking really good, and I think it makes sense. Like if you see it, I think it makes sense that you have townhouses or maybe a community lot in here instead of a big house, or I don't know, something like that. So yeah, you see what's going on right now. And I'm gonna be adding the last house in here that's gonna be having like the yellow siding. So that's a color that I wouldn't have chosen before, because yellow is definitely not my favorite color, and it's definitely not the color that I would have chosen to paint a house. But I think I was going for this more colorful, like really I don't know, different kind of style for these houses. And for townhouses, I think using like more vibrant colors, it makes sense. I think I like that. So I'm gonna be adding some bushes in here just to separate a little bit the terrains in every townhouse. And yeah, I think then we're moving to the backyard, and I think that's gonna be it for this speed build. I'm not sure. Then I remember that maybe I could have added some bicycles as well in here, because we got bicycles for kids as well in Growing Together, so I should have added one in here. I didn't. I completely forgot about it. I decided not to then when I realized that I didn't add any. So if you want to go and download this build and add some bicycles in here, maybe for the kids, that would be really great. So yeah, just to make it look less like it's not exactly the same house copied over and over and over. But yeah, I didn't do that. And now we're in the back area of the builds. Yeah, I do show you how I decorate the backyard. Like decorating, that's a big word. I didn't decorate anything in here. I just created like this section, like I sectioned this space so you can actually have a backyard. But it didn't add anything, so yeah, you're not missing that much in here. But I thought it was better so you can actually decide what to add in the backyard. And you can see the first house has a really tiny one, and the other ones are getting a little bit bigger. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You will see it when we get there, and I really hope you guys like this build. And if you did, please remember to like this video, also comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also follow me on social media. The links are all in the description down below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Enjoy the screenshots. Goodbye.
It's like I've got no sense of touch. I'm always pouring out my heart, no little by little here. I'm always pushing things too far. 2, 5, 6, 10 drinks at the bar. No boundaries, I get too close. No little by little here. 'Cause I give my all. Oh, no little by little, I pour out my heart. No little by little here. I always run and hit the wall. I'd rather jump and risk the fall. I see no limits in the sky. No little